Hello everyone, welcome to part 3 of Copilot video series. In this video, we will discuss about how to create a bot that can interact with the Dataverse tables, which means you can ask any question based on the data that is stored in the database of the Dataverse tables, which means we have the knowledge source in the chatbot as the Dataverse. Now, let's check this out in action. I'm into my Copilot Studio home screen and let's start creating a new bot. So I will go on create and then click on new agent. Now it will open a new agent for me and the name of the agent is agent 5. I will just click on create so that without wasting much time I am ready with my agent and the name of the agent would be agent 5. Now you can see that the agent 5 bot has been created which has general instructions description which we have not given this time, and this is how it looks when it is created. Now I will click on the knowledge and I will click on add knowledge over here, and the goal of this video is to add Dataverse table as the knowledge source. So I will click on Dataverse and here we are seeing all the tables that are there in the Dataverse. And for example, if you want to create any new table, you can click on create new item from here as well. For example, let's just try to create a new table to see how it creates a table. I will click on create new and it will open a screen and redirects me to make.powerapps.com. From there, I'm getting some options. Start with Copilot, import from an Excel CSV, or import from SharePoint list. So we can create our custom tables by following any of these mentioned steps. I will click on Start from Copilot, for example, or I will click on Start from blank. Now I am getting few options that you can create a table by inserting your column names and field names, or you can import the data from an Excel file or CSV file, or you can describe and the Copilot will create a table for you. So let's just say that create a table with details of sales. Now let's see what table it creates, and the compiler and the copilot is generating a table for me with the sales data, and as you can see it has given me two tables, sales and product, and this is the relationship that it has defined in between these two tables as well, and you can see all the columns that it has created for me. Now let's save and exit, and this table would be saved within the Dataverse, and once it is saved we can again go back to the chatbot to see and query the data within these tables. So as soon as the tables are created, the copilot or the Dataverse will store some sample data in the table as well. So you can see the table has been created. Now let's just search for the table names, whether they are created or not. So I will click sales and you can see a sales table has been created, and I will click on this and you will be able to see the columns and the data that it has provided to you. So now we are sure that we have a sales table in here. Now let's just go back within our Copilot, and from here we can search a sales table as the knowledge source, and we'll just hit enter to get a sales table, and we'll try to refresh it, and you can see the sales table is available for us. We will click on the sales table and we will add the knowledge source. Now once the knowledge source is added, we will go on our configuration of the chatbot as well. So it will take some time. Now the knowledge source is added. Now let's just go on to the topics, and You might be aware from our previous videos that we are interested in conversational boosting. We will go to System and then we will click on Conversational Boosting because it is responsible to create the generative answers using the LLM models. I will click on the data sources, which is a very important step here, and we'll try to add the knowledge source that we have created just now. So I will turn this on first and I will click on our sales table because this is the table that we created and we want our chatbot to answer all the user questions that is asked from this table. Also, as we always do, we will turn off this option because we do not want AI to search in the entire history or search the entire Google and give the answers. We want the LLM model to search only in the source that we have provided. Now, once done, we will save it and we will try to see the answers provided by this chatbot are right or not. Now, once done, I will strongly recommend that after saving, you just publish it for one time before interacting with the chatbot. So just click on publish and it will start publishing this bot for you. So let's just wait for 1 minute till it finishes publishing. Now you can see there's a green message that says that agent has been published. Now let's just ask a question. How many rows are there in sales table? So I have asked a very simple question and let's try to see what answer it is providing. Okay, so it's giving me the total number of rows in the sales table is 5 and it is also giving me the path where I can go and check the data. So I will click on this and in the new tab it will show me the sales table and the associated records in that table. And as you can see, there are only 5 records right here, and the answer which the Copilot provided was right. Now let's just ask, since we are in here, let's just ask any other question and let's just ask what is the amount of sales 1, for example. So I will just ask amount of sales 1. And we know after looking the data that it is $150. Let's see whether the Copilot chatbot gives us the right answer or not. The sales record with ID 1 does not have any results available. So somehow it is going to the ID 1. Let's just ask this in a different way. What is the amount for customer name is equal to Alice? Amount for customer name is equal to Alice. Now we'll see that whether it is able to catch this statement and convert it to query and then answer the question or not. Now it gives me the right answer. The total sales amount for the customer named Alice is 150. So $150 is the right answer. Why it was not giving the answer for sales 1? Because sales 1 is not the correct name that you will provide for a sales. You need to provide a more intuitive name, a more intuitive name that it can recognize. The moment we provided sales 1, it went and it kind of start recognizing the ID column, which is a primary key by default when we create a table in the Dataverse. But we should have asked by giving some more context. And as we provided some more context, it was able to go and see the table and fetch the data for us. That's all for this video. Keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.